morning, everyone. As you probably must have learned or observed from the readings today, that God is so much interested in his flock. God is so much protective. He protects his people, his children. And he wants all of us to imitate his own lifestyle, to protect the flock of God, to do everything within our reach, within our power, to protect the people of God, because they are all children of God. That is why in the first reading, he mentioned specifically, he said, "Woe to you, shepherd, who scatter my flock. Woe to you, people who mess up my children." God was very direct, trying to tell us how important it is for us to take care of his children. Now, we are all children of God, and somehow you will find yourself in a position that you take care of someone. And this very message comes to you directly, comes to me, comes to you. I know that each and every of us here, in one way or the other, you have a situation or a time that you are in a position to help someone. And Jesus is trying to remind us to do that very well. That is something good if we are able to do it. And he encourages us to do it very well. As I was reflecting or preparing my homily, I was thinking about an experience that will help me to explain what God really means by taking care of his flock. And one thing came to my mind, and it has to do with the mother hen and the chicks. Mother hen and the chicks. You know how the mother hen takes care of the chicks. If you have never experienced it, I have. Because I grew up, was born and raised up in an environment where you see, I've never seen that in this country. I've never seen all the live chicken in this country. But I have seen it growing up. You see the mother hen and the chicks are working around, and you see the mother hen very, very protective of the chicks. If you dare come close, you are in trouble. And not only that, he protects these very chicks. He makes great effort to care for them. If any of the chicks is straying away, the mother hen will begin to chuckle, make a little noise, and that very one that is straying away will come back to the fold. And if there is any threat at all, anything dangerous coming to them, you will see the mother hen will make every effort to bring them together. Sometimes the mother hen will open the wings so that the chicks will come under the wings, and then they will be protected. This is how this very mother hen somehow operates and teaches us on how to be a good shepherd. A good shepherd takes care of the people under his or her own care. A good shepherd is someone that is sensitive, someone that listens to the people when they are in trouble, someone that always makes every effort to take care of people around him. All of us here, somehow, we find ourselves, or must have found ourselves, in a situation where we can be good shepherd. And we can ask ourselves, have we really carried out that very well? Have we really done that? If we have done that, have we done enough of it? Now, Jesus Christ in the Gospel of Mark today that we're listening to, he called his apostles when they have done great work. And he felt that his apostles were already tired and they were getting tired. He told them, now let's go to a deserted place so that you can rest for a while. I guess he was trying to tell them to go on vacation because they have worked so hard. Just like yourself, if you have worked very well, you have your time to rest, time for vacation. Somehow Jesus endorses that. That's why he found them working so hard and have exhausted themselves. And he asked them, come, let's go to a deserted place so that you can rest for a while. And as they were going, the people that they took care of were still going after them because they did a great job. If they did not take care of them, they would not go after them. They would not pursue them. And then Jesus found out that these people were still in need. They were still in need of help. And he turned back and they said, I started taking care of this flock that were looking for him, looking for spiritual food. This story tells us a lot. There are many things we can learn from this very passage. Among other things that we can learn is that God or Jesus Christ does not desert his people. He does not behave like it does not concern him. Whenever something is going on and you see someone that is in trouble, or maybe Jesus Christ has never seen someone in trouble and then passed by without doing anything. In this very reading, we heard that they were still in need. They were still probably spiritual need or material needs. And Jesus was able to tap into that. And immediately he turned around and started caring for them, even though he was interested in allowing his apostles to go and rest. But when he saw a greater need of helping these people, he stopped everything and started caring for them. This is a message for you and I, my dear friends, that we have to be very sensitive to people's problem, people's plight. We should not think that, well, it doesn't concern me. We should not think that this thing this person is feeling or the worries that this person is going through does not concern you or me. That Jesus Christ, will not, as a good shepherd, will take care of people like that. And we are invited and encouraged to always try as much as possible to take care of those who are in need. Today we are celebrating in a special way someone that is receiving her first Holy Communion, Catherine Steve, right? Please stand if you are here. If she's here, stand up. I wanted her to stand up because I know First Holy Communion is a special occasion, because it always reminds me of my own First Holy Communion when I prepared very well to receive it. No, continue to stand. That's one of the faith. It's a special occasion because we are celebrating your acceptance. You're agreeing that Jesus is truly present in the Blessed Sacrament. And that's what we're going to give you today for the first time in your life. We want to thank your parents because they have really acted like good shepherds. Amen? Amen? They have really acted like good shepherds by helping you, just like the mother hen helped the chicks to get ready to be protected. They have helped you to get to this level. I know that when you received the baptism, you didn't know what you were receiving. They almost like dragged you into the church and baptized you. Now you know, because you received the teaching, and they told you, or a catechist must have told you that you're going to receive the Holy Communion, and it is Jesus himself. I always remind people, especially young people, when they receive their first Holy Communion, that what they are going to receive is not cookies. You are going to receive Jesus himself. And you might be thinking, how is it going to taste? Because you have never tested it, right? Good. Because if you have tested it, then you have made an accidental reception of communion. So you might be wondering, how is it going to taste? I would like to let you know, if you can ask your parents, that Jesus, that bread you're going to receive tastes like Jesus. Amen? It tastes like Jesus. And we are expected to behave likewise, to be like someone that lives like life of Jesus. So today we are praying and thanking God for you to have accepted to come to this level to the extent that you're going to receive Jesus for the first time in the Blessed Sacrament, in the form of the Eucharist. We are praying that it will continue to inspire you and guide you to a greater love of him, and also live a good life. Okay? Amen. Now you can sit.